Hi folks, Octave speaking. Sparks career number 3, 1980 to 1982. Terminal Jive, Whomp That Sucker, and Angst in My Pants. Here we go.
So may we start. So may we start. It's time.
The Mel brothers pulled off a coup by teaming up with Giorgio Moroder, radically changing their style and giving their career a second wind. The kitschy disco synth-pop sound may have alienated some early fans, but it attracted a wide audience in the UK as well as in France and Germany. 2 years later, in 1980, not much remained of that fresh start. Moroder merrily co-produced the next album with the help of newcomer Harold Faltermeyer, who would later become known for his electronic movie themes. Little of the disco sound can be found on Terminal Jive. This album marks the beginning of their new wave phase, which would extend through much of the decade. Number One in Heaven was just a detour, but it's only natural that their rock roots would resurface. After all, they may have been among the first to introduce new wave songs back in 1975, so they might as well enjoy some of the genre's success. And it makes sense that they'd feel comfortable with it. So, while Terminal Jive features a strong electronic presence, there are also guitars and a conventional drum kit, even if the real musicians aren't credited. Stereo. And here you might think things are looking good. Alas, no. What's the problem? It mainly lies in the first two-thirds of the album, entirely composed by the Mel brothers alone. The last three tracks, which include contributions from Faltermeyer and Moroder, are more satisfying, but they come a little too late. The album is sluggish, a stark contrast to the exuberant rhythm of the 70s. This applies to all the songs written by the brothers, including the well-known When I'm With You, one of their few hits in Europe. Its inconceivable romanticism, for songwriters as sarcastic as they are, is surprisingly lackluster. I'll give you a small taste, just to confirm the point. When I'm with you.
When I'm with you, I never have a problem when I'm with you. I'm really well adjusted when I'm with you, with you, with you, with you. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, I lose a lot of sleep when I'm with you. I meet a lot of people when I'm with you, with you, with you, with you. When I'm with you, it's the break in the song when I should say something special. But the pressure is on and I can't make up nothing special. Not when I'm with you. When I'm with you, I never feel like garbage when I'm with you. I almost feel normal when I'm with you, with you, with you, with you. When I'm with you.
Terminal Jive is clearly overrated. It's not good new wave. Just compare it to what else came out in 1980. It's a laughable effort from Sparks, barely worthy of the second-rate band, which they shouldn't be. Even the lyrics, usually sharp, are lacking. The only tracks that rise above the rest are the ones co-produced by Moroder and Faltermeyer, which dots his review. Fortunately, it was a temporary slump. The next few albums weren't all brilliant, but they are at least respectable. Last song, The Greatest Show on Earth.
Step right up and see her walking down the street. She's something. Watch her check you out and see if you're complete. She's something. See her tap her foot to nothing but your heavy breathing. She's the greatest show on earth and I ain't never leaving. 'Cause she's the greatest show on earth tonight and every night. And she's worth it even when you gotta pay a heavy price. 'Cause she's the greatest show on earth tonight and every night. And she's worth it even when you gotta shove and fight. She's the greatest show. Steady as it goes. She's the greatest show. Steady as it goes. Cause she's the greatest show on earth tonight and every night. And she's worth it even when you gotta pay a heavy price. Cause she's the greatest show on earth. I've got a snapshot of your Aunt Maureen. She's 90 and you're a teen. I'm trying to cheer you up. Don't be so mean. Don't be so mean. Crash, bam, now you're looking good. Tip top, now you're feeling good. Once more, here's your Aunt Maureen. Don't you feel good? Don't you feel good? Tips for teens, the kind you don't see in
Tips for Teens. 1981 saw Sparks make a clear return to rock. It's still new wave, but much more dynamic and sexy, reminiscent of the good old days of Kimono My House and Propaganda. From the very first notes, you know, Tips for Teens is one of Sparks' best songs. Wild, heavy, yet thrilling, with Russell Mell's falsetto leading the show. Yes, this is exactly why we love this band, with this delightfully ironic advice for teens. Even the album cover and its title, Whomp That Sucker, deserve a positive review. Even if it were as lackluster as Terminal Jive, which it isn't, this record still shows clear superiority just by its presentation. Upstairs.
It's where the dreaming starts. Upstairs. It's where the joking starts. Upstairs. You got some small ideas. Upstairs. You got some big ideas. Upstairs. It's where you calculate. It's where you speculate. Upstairs, upstairs. Why don't you get out of there? Upstairs, upstairs. Why don't you get out of there? Upstairs, upstairs. Why don't you get out of my head? You are the one for in words. Better meet a foreign girl. Take the foreign girl upstairs and learn a lot of foreign words. A little enchanté. Upstairs. A little hey ole. Upstairs. East High Billy boy. Upstairs. A little soya sauce. Upstairs. You got some big ideas. You got some big ideas. Upstairs, upstairs. Why don't you get out of there? Upstairs, upstairs. Why don't you get out of there? Upstairs, upstairs. Why don't you get out of my head? Upstairs. When you want the art to start, you cue the left side and the art will start to flow and flow and flow and leave a stain on all your carpets. Upstairs, upstairs. Why don't you get out of there? Upstairs, upstairs. Why don't you get out of my head?
The brothers rediscover their inventive lyricism on Whomp That Sucker. It's reassuring to see they're back in form. Beyond just fun, the boxing theme could be symbolic. They've got their punch back. Gone is the overproduced phase with Moroder and Faltermeyer. Production was handed over to Mac, known for his work as a pop rock engineer-producer with ELO and Queen, among others. The band also expanded, with guitarist Bob Hagg and Leslie Bohem, as well as drummer David Kendrick. These musicians, a Californian backing band recruited by the Mel brothers, are credited on the album cover, marking Sparks' return to real rock formation, with a firmer sound than on previous records. While Ron Mel's keyboard remained prominent, this is probably the least electronic album of their new wave era. Wacky Woman.
Hello everybody, this is Russell. Riding horse and gonna make a muscle. Now that's how I see the star. Here's some ancient wisdom. Who do they know? Don't, who do you know?
album is ironic from start to finish. Let's be clear, most of the songs are about women, sometimes in questionable ways, but on closer inspection, it's men that are thankfully ridiculed. There's a guy who made the mistake of marrying a Martian, the man with an overprotective wife, the hunter who gets shot by his partner. Yes, a lot happens on this record, where they poke fun at fans who imitate their idols, a man with a perfectly handsome face that no one loves, who eventually mutilates it, a horrible subject, but presented so innocently. Where's my girl?
Where's my girl? Who stole my girl? Tell me where can she be? Well, here's a plea to your listeners. Help me to find my baby. She's incredible. Keep your hands off her. Keep off. Keep off. Keep off. Where's my girl? Who stole my girl? Where's my girl? Who stole my girl? Tell me where can she be? Well, here's a photo a couple of years ago. She's quite a bit better. She's better than out of my life, and it's too bad. Too bad. It's too bad that she's been seen with Belmondo, eating snails in some bistros, seen in London, seen in Spain, seen in LA with the Contra team, seen in Tokyo with Mifune, having sushi and hot sake. Well, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm Where's my girl?
Whomp That Sucker is, in my opinion, one of their best albums, perhaps the best after Kimono My House. Highly recommended for any rock fan who can tolerate a few new wave synths, preferably while reading the lyrics. The same team, 5 musicians plus Mac, would follow up the next year with a solid sequel titled Angst in My Pants.
You're gonna take a walk in the rain and you're gonna get wet. I predict you're gonna eat a bowl of chow mein and be hungry real soon. I predict all my source is correct. I predict they're gonna find the queen is a man, but they really don't care. I predict Lassie will prove that Elvis and her had a fleeting affair. I predict all my sources correct. All my sources correct. Yes, I know they're correct. I predict that if you say your prayers, you'll never lose your hair. Every day you shake, ain't gonna quake, ain't gonna quake, I predict.
The title and cover are promising. The Mel brothers certainly know how to craft a catchy phrase and a joke. The Mustachioed Bride, parodying the cheesy romanticism that was all the rage in 1982, combined with the title Angst in My Pants, in the same vein as Whomp That Sucker, is sure to make you smile. Moustache.
Gets to look good in the nude. Upstairs, downstairs, that they've been whipped between the nose and upper lip. Mustache, 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 mustache. Mustache, 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 mustache.
This is the problem when you consistently operate in a tongue-in-cheek mode. In music, if you mock just one thing for an entire album, it quickly becomes tiresome. If you parody several styles, it quickly becomes unreadable. This has always been the sticking point with Sparks' albums. Despite Ron Mel's talent and intelligence, his chronic lack of seriousness makes much of his work feel too lightweight. Nevertheless, Angst in My Pants leans more toward the positive. A lot of catchy songs with a pleasing variety. Take Nicotina, for example, one of the rare Sparks tracks written in a minor key.
But every cigarette is a dead, dead thing. So half of mine to try to be other things. Still the path creates a Virginia air. Softly they pray to someone, but life ain't fair. They're born to lose, they're born to feel the lungs of Jack, the lungs of Jill. And like I said, life just isn't fair. Nicotina, Nicotina, Nicotina is her name. Once in a while a cigarette has a name. N-I-C-O-T-I, and that's her name. She had a tiny voice and she sang all day. She was a cigarette, but she loved to play. Nicotina, Nicotina, Nicotina is her name.
The styles range from power pop to neo-romantic synth pop, from simple rock to bizarre disco. This album can really be seen as a sequel of the previous one. They were only 8 months apart and share the same American new wave rock vein, launched by Bob Hagg, Leslie Bohem, and David Kendrick, the backing band that would stick around for the next 3 albums. Ron Mel is also supported on the synths by James Goodwin, though they don't yet dominate the sound. Finally, production is again handled by Reinhold Mack. Russell Mel delivers another great vocal performance, as usual, but he uses his signature falsetto less frequently than before. In the end, a decent album that didn't revolutionize music, but is a fine example of Sparks' craft. Sextown USA.
Drop the goody look and put on your shoes, because I'm gonna recommend a little something for you. Oh yeah. Grab your little Lulu or your Sally or Sue and take her out to the metropolis without no taboos. Oh yeah. What you say? Who are you? Never mind, just sing the tune. Sextown USA, we can go anywhere and it becomes Sextown USA. We can go here or there, it all becomes the perfect place. And what a place! Never heard of fate and place it big attitude, but this is better than the others, it's American too, oh yeah. No one has the time to eat a meal or to think, because they're way too busy doing Kama Sutra things, oh yeah. Hey, look around, see the sights, go to bed, what a life. Sextown USA, we can go anywhere and it becomes Sextown USA. We can go here or there, it all becomes the perfect place. And what a place. There's a whole lot of fish.
This podcast is over. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, your comments are welcome, as are your subscriptions. And don't forget that... Wishing you well. Ciao a tutti!